Today is the 2nd of January 2025. My first sail, and we got snow. And here is Depsy with a bit of snow on the roof. Let's get it ready for a little sail. Just before the winter kicked in, where the temperatures dropped down to around zero, there were some projects that needed to be done while the temperatures were still kind of mild. The old wooden blocks that the previous owner used to secure the old anchor on the deck had to be removed. During the winter storms, the old cleats have broken to ice and I have welded them. And as they are a part of the pulpit, it has been a big job to repair every time. So I decided to add 2 new ones. And as always, there is no such a thing on a boat as a little project. All projects on a boat require time to think and plan and time to put it in practice. Drilling holes on the deck is not a thing I love to do. So I had to really make sure I was doing it right. And when I was done and I made sure there were no leaks, then I had to put the ceiling panels back in place again. Yeah, the main sheet is frozen, so I have to pour some water, and all the lines on the boat are frozen, so I have to put some light warm water on them to get ready. Even the electrical cable is frozen. And it was time to do something about my Genoa. The UV protection was very worn and it needed to be replaced. In order to save some money, I decided to remove the old one by myself before I drop it off to get it repaired. And after a month of waiting, I finally got it back looking as new again, this time in blue. So it took me an hour to get the boat ready, but now we are ready and we go. I have a friend with me, so looking forward. And the wind vane is ready. Let's go, Step C! It was about time. Just before Christmas, I was invited for a trip to the Faroe Islands. I have visited the islands once, back in 2007, to play a few gigs in Tórshavn. So here I am at the beautiful Faroe Islands. Woo! Off-season at the Faroe Islands. No tourist. The weather is moody, of course. This is winter, this is December. I was excited of the opportunities to take some videos and pictures now in the winter time. The Faroe Islands is one of the world's most remote and breathtaking destinations, a real gem for adventure seekers located in the North Atlantic Ocean, halfway between Iceland and Norway. With a population of approximately 54,000 inhabitants, this stunning archipelago of 18 rugged volcanic islands offers unparalleled adventure, dramatic landscapes, unspoiled nature and vibrant culture, and dream destination for adventurers and nature lovers alike. The Faroe Islands are also home to diverse wildlife including puffins, seals and whales. The beautiful little town Vestmanna. One can discover the unique Faroese culture with its charming tough roof houses, warm hospitality and national cuisine like fermented lamb and locally caught seafood. Here is the iconic Múlafossur waterfall in Casa d'Allur cascading straight into the ocean. Casa d'Allur, right there. Woohoo! Whether you're chasing waterfalls, seeking serenity in nature, thrilling hikes or jaw-dropping views, the Faroe Islands have something magical for everyone. Adventure awaits in this Nordic paradise. No words can capture the magic of sailing and the pure freedom carried on the wind as your boat cuts through the waves. The wind fills the sails, tugging you forward with a whisper of adventure. And the wind vane is working perfect! I had a problem with the diesel heater. I decided to detach the whole unit and give it a service. It was not an easy job due to the limited access I had in the locker. I ended up cutting the exhaust pipe in order to remove the unit. I found out that there was water in the exhaust pipe and I pumped it out. In the service kit I ordered, I had everything I needed to do the service. First, I had to remove what's left of the exhaust. Then remove the fuel line, the security plate and the rubber seal. And the unit can come out from the body. Then I unscrew the ECU, the electronic control unit. I carefully disconnect the cables. I remove the spring clip and the temperature sensor wire and disconnect the fan assembly. I need to reach to the burn chamber, but before I got to remove the glow plug. Time to remove the burn chamber. Where the glow plug goes, there is a Gauss filter. It's an atomizer for the diesel. The old gaskets have to go and be replaced with the new ones. And give a good scrub. There is actually a very little carbon built up in the combustion chamber. The exhaust needs a good scrub as well. As my little trip comes to an end, I cherish the last minutes. Entering the fjord, we are motoring against a rather strong current. And as we glide through tranquil waters, the golden sun dips below the horizon, casting shimmering hues of orange across the water. Each moment feels timeless. I decided to buy a new heater and keep the old one as a spare. So I began the installation. Well, for the moment mission are polished because I have a problem with this little clamp here, this Jubilee clip. It's not working, so I need to get a new one, and without it I cannot carry on the installation, but it all goes good. So far so good. There was not enough space to push the new in, so I just have to get a new little clamp and then I carry on some other day. I was done with servicing the old one and now it was time to put it together. This process have taught me a lot about my heater and how it works, and it is always great with new knowledge. Here I go with my second attempt to install the new one. The lack of space made things much difficult. I had a really hard time trying to connect the exhaust pipe. Been trying desperately to enlarge it a bit, but... Well, I have been working here for almost 2 hours now. And the diesel heater is still not on. I couldn't put the exhaust pipe, and eventually it broke. So now I have removed the whole exhaust pipe, and I'm gonna buy a new one and try to figure out how to mount the exhaust pipe on the unit before. Probably I need to remove the base also, I don't know. That's a big job again, yes. So now I'm going home, I'm tired. Returning to the boat with a new exhaust pipe, I got down to work. For sure it was not a straightforward installation due to the lack of space to work. After a couple of hours I was done, and the heater seemed to be running perfect. The first sail of the year fades into cherished memory. A perfect start to a season of endless possibilities. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing so you can follow my upcoming sailing adventures. See you soon!